morning, guys. Welcome to my house. Here we are again. This is Julie and Keisha. Today we're going to talk about disciplining and tough love and what you do for your kids when they're misbehaving. And
we need a lot of help.
Yes, and how they react. Because, I feel like we all get all these advice from people, but it's not tailored to, you have to tailor it to individually, to your kids.
And having multiple children.
Right.
Different ages. One thing works for one kid and the other one doesn't.
Right.
So it's
very challenging. I think as moms, we try to help each other and give each other advice, but obviously our kids are not the same. Even within the same family, they're not the same.
Even the twins are not the same.
Yeah, and they're the same age.
And they're the same.
Yeah.
And for me, it's not the same either.
Yeah.
And they act different with grandma, then they act with moms, then they act with Auntie Carla, then they act out in school. Like, it's
You know what happens? Like, when I get my kids from school, the teacher will be like, they're so well behaved. And I'm like, why do they not do this at home?
Like, are you sure, my kid? Are you sure?
It was my kid.
This one?
Yeah. My son's teacher tells me, he listens and he's always willing to do things. And I'm like, that's not my son at home.
Yeah. So, esta mañana, this morning, we are going to talk about tough love. Estos videos, these little videos, is not to teach you because we are not psychologists. It's only stories that happen to us when she has the babies, when she has his babies, when I had my babies, when my mom had me and everything. So es un contar porque lo que me ha sucedido a mí, lo que le ha sucedido a ella, yo creo que le sucede a todas. Entonces solamente es un.
Even my hairstylist said that yesterday. She's like, at least I'm not the only one going through this. I'm like, yeah, you're not the only one.
¿Ve mi gorrita de día? ¿Ven lo que dice acá? Be kind. Vamos a
rice and wine.
Rice and wine. Hoy día no hubo. Gracias, Carlita, por los
having
burritos.
breakfast burritos.
Having breakfast burrito. Está nevando hoy día. Hace mucho frío.
Yes, it's very cold.
It's very cold, so vengo preparada con mi gorrito.
Yeah.
Okay, so buenos días. Primero, gracias por atendernos casi 30 minutos de lo que yo sé que son muy ocupadas. I know that everybody's busy to listen us, but if you want to enjoy a little and if you want to compare your life with our life, listen when you are eating. Listen Keisha's kids and listen Keisha because they don't look. They appear something, ellos se comportan de un modo en un lado y se comportan de modo en el otro lado. La que estaba ahí fue mi mami,
sí, la
abuelita. So, vamos a hablar de
watching the kids when we talk.
tough love. ¿Cómo se dice tough love en español?
Dile hola, mami.
Hola, mami.
Ahí está.
Hola. En la otra generación. Sí. Ya para el Día de la Madre. Ya para el Día de la Madre vamos a hablar. Con la promo, que es tu mamá, mi mamá, y también está invitada Josie, que es la novia de mi hermano, y que tengo la bebé, que yo le digo nieta, pero madre. Hay que decirle niece, sobrina.
She's my sobrina. Me dice
Titi. Sí. Bueno, vamos a comenzar. Yo no me quiero agarrar la cámara porque escuché de por ahí a alguien que siempre me agarra la cámara. Entonces hoy día voy a estar un poquito quiet. It's not logic for me to be a little quiet, but I don't want only the camera for me. Hello, mi promoción. Hello, todo el mundo. Hello, María Auxiliadora. Hello, mi... No, ok. Hablemos cómo son los niños, cómo son los comportamientos de esto. ¿Les ha pasado cuando alguien les dice, te odio, mamá, I hate you?
Oh, yeah. Anastasia does that.
Anastasia.
Yeah. She's the only one out of all the twins that ever did that, but she'll be like, she'll get mad, she'll go and throw stuff, and then she'll tell me, I don't love you anymore. I'll be like, fine, then find somebody to take you to dance class. Find somebody to take you to gym class. Find somebody to take you to your stuff. See how that goes.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
She starts crying.
So it's one of the experiences that you have with Anastasia? What about the twins?
The twins did not ever do that. Adeline.
Everybody has characters.
Yeah.
Different.
But I think Adeline is just too much like me. Como dice Antonio Masman, siempre dice que we're like two alike. Adeline and I. It's just so we butt heads a lot. more than we should. It's just really hard because you're like trying to discipline yourself. You're trying to talk to yourself, and it's hard to fight with yourself every day, every life. It's exhausting.
Oh my God, tiene caca. Ok, hacemos un stop.
Un pequeño receso.
Un pequeño receso, queridas.
Okay.
Ok, regresamos con esta pequeña pausa del baño de la bebé.
Una emergencia.
Yeah, this looks like a ¿cómo dice usted?
Mommy emergency.
No, guardería.
Sí.
Y para que vean que esto es natural, es una familia normal. No somos ni famosas ni ricas, pero todo lo que nos pasa a nosotros, te aseguro que a ti también te pasa. Todas estas, ahora que vas a escuchar nuestras historias, en cada momento que lo veas, tú te vas a decir, oh, eso me pasó a mí también. ¡Qué vergüenza! ¡Qué bueno que solamente no me pasa a mí, ¿verdad? ¿Y qué hacemos en estos momentos que tú...
You're not alone.
You know I love, baby. So, let's go.
All right.
Checha was talking about the experience for
Adeline.
Adeline.
So it's hard to discipline Adeline. I think she's the only one that I butt heads with a lot. I think I kind of gave up on baby. But Adeline, I'll tell her, kind of like you do, go to your room. Just go to your room. Like, I can't deal with you right now. So she will. She'll go to her room, but she'll slam the door. Oh, goodness. And then I'm like, okay, I'm trying, because, we can't hit kids nowadays. And I'm like, just keep it together. It's all right. So then I'm always yelling in Spanish, too, and, like, just losing my shit. But I try not to yell anymore. I have been doing really well, because Antonio's always like, I yell a lot. Everybody's always like, you yell a lot. I'm trying not to yell, but these kids don't listen now. Yeah. So Adeline will go upstairs to her room, and she'll slam the door, and she'll stay there. And she'll hold a grudge the whole day. She will not forget it. And she won't come out. Like, she'll come out to go. She has her bathroom upstairs. She has all her stuff upstairs. She barely comes out. She'll come out just to eat and then go back up. Like, she'll just hold that grudge all day long.
She'll be upset the entire day.
The entire day. Like, that's it. That's it. You messed up her day.
Guys, she's 4.
And she's only 4.
Y está bueno. It's good to say that, for example, you said, I don't scream anymore.
I don't
yell anymore.
I try.
Okay.
Try
whatever we have to learn, and I'm 50, I'm 49 years old, and I learned, ya aprendí a mí, and now that even if they are kids, they are learning about the berrinches, ¿cómo se dice?
Tantrums.
Yeah, the bad attitude that they have is normal. Because we are learning, is this the process for growing but the only thing that I said, and I wish me hubiera gustado que yo hiciera, es quedarme callada en ese momento.
Yes, yeah.
Porque no te gustaría que vengan y te gritaran. ¿Cómo se va a sentir un niño que te grita y no lo
escuchas?
Yo tenía momentos en mi vida que me he parado de hablar con las niñas y volaban. They were like in her room. They were always saying, oh, mama is upset, mama is mad, don't talk. So yo tuve que aprender a calmarme. Porque digo, if I want them to treat me the perfect way that I want it, I would like to treat them too good too. ¿Para qué hacer una discusión? ¿Para qué ir que no vale la pena porque perdemos el tiempo?
Y no se
solucionas nada cuando estás en ese momento molesto.
It becomes trauma.
Yeah, it becomes trauma. Entonces, lo único que quiero decir para que hagan sus anécdotas ustedes también, que yo les volveré a decir también esto, es que tenemos que manejar nuestro, how do you say in English, nuestro enojo. We have to, like, direct in a good...
redirect our own behavior.
Our behavior, our madness. Tenemos que controlar, porque el niño, recuerda, los niños son más inteligentes. They are smarter than you. So they are going to control you. And they're going to manipulate you the way you are going to respond for all your attitude. So
for every action, there's a reaction.
Don't discuss. She's going to know that mom is going to be quiet, and then they're going to talk.
But we do talk.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what happened? Like,
yeah, so what are you doing after she slapped the door?
Oh, nothing. I have to give myself to calm down, because if I don't, Jesus, Lord have mercy. I need to just calm myself down first before I go and have a
That's good. You give that yourself that.
I'm like, just get off my perimeter. It's like go to your room. Because I need to calm down. You need to calm down before we can have a conversation about what just happened. Yeah. But yours calms down a lot.
Yeah,
faster.
Well, my daughter also has those tantrums and like challenging moments.
Why?
I'll call it. Huh?
I know,
Alaya, my 4-year-old.
Oh, but this baby too, eh? She's screaming like she has a lungs. Okay.
Yeah, but she's too young to, But so Alaya will have her tantrums, and there comes a point, I call it the point of no return, that you just can't get through to her anymore. Like she's escalated, and there's no point in trying to talk or do anything. So at that point, if she's crying, having a tantrum, then I'll have her go to her room, and I tell her, you can come back down when you're done crying and you're no longer upset. And she does. She goes upstairs, and sometimes she takes about 15, 20 minutes, and then I see her coming back down the stairs, and I tell her, are you better now? She said, yes. Can we play now? So she gets over it really quickly, and I think that giving her that time allows her to cool down.
Yeah.
And get over whatever it is that her
upset her.
Yeah.
It's difícil.
Yeah, it is
to raise kids,
especially nowadays. I feel like it's a lot more challenging.
It's more challenging because when it was my mom in my time, I remember that she always said, "That's okay, ping, bang," and that's it. That was the solution.
Yeah.
Only to beat us. Well, they didn't know either.
Yeah.
So it's very hard. Es muy complejo explicar estas conductas y es difícil ser madre y padre a la vez a veces, ¿no? You have your husband, but we are single, so ¿te ha pasado or sometimes when the kid said, I hate you, I don't love you anymore. Oh, when I'm going to be 18, I'm going to leave the house and I'm going to be my own. ¿Te ha pasado eso? Pues a mí me pasó. Y les va a pasar a ustedes.
A mí me ha pasado. No de que se vaya de la casa, but and I think it's worth mentioning because we all come like Julie said, like Keisha's married. I'm not. So my kids have two different households. And sometimes, especially my son, when he gets upset, he'll be like, well, I want to go to my dad's. Or I just want to go to my dad's.
They're always looking for something like, treat better.
Well, if you're not going to do it, then I'm going to go here.
Yeah.
Do it.
And that's I think, especially since it's only been, 2 years for me, really. It's been something hard to deal with because they have that option now. Like they have that option of saying that. It's not an option, really. Like, it's not like I'm going to say it to his dad. But
they could say that.
Yeah.
In their head. They can manipulate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they manipulate a lot. Ellos te manipulan porque ellos saben hasta dónde tú vas.
Oh, yeah. They'll ask me a question.
Yeah.
And then they'll go to Antonio.
Oh, yeah.
To see if they can get the right answer. And then he'll be like, well, mom said. Like, so then I'm always like, but that's it.
It's good to have it. Yo nunca lo tuve, porque no tuve un esposo al lado mío con mis hijos, pero es bonito que entre ustedes dos, los padres, digan, bueno, tú vas a llevar la rienda, tú vas a ser la bitch, and I'm going to be the angel.
But
así hacen los papás.
I don't know if you guys have this problem too, and I don't know if you can see how he disciplines,
right?
Which is different, but like with Antonio, like for him, it's so easy. Like the kids just are like, okay, like, I listen to you, I'll do what you say, and that's it. They don't throw tantrums, they don't question. Like with me, they're like, but why? Yeah, like, I'm like, I just like, I'm so tired. I don't know
I read somewhere, I can't remember where or quoted or anything, but I read somewhere that kids misbehave the most with the mom because many times, I'm not going to say always, but many times kids are closer to mom.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're with me all day.
Yeah, and that's who they feel the most comfortable with. They love both parents, but they feel most comfortable with mom. And you tend to be yourself fully when you're most comfortable.
That's true.
So that's when they tend to show.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Thanks God
I guess they're more comfortable.
Yeah, thanks God that I didn't have this problem. I'm going with my dad.
Yeah.
Because
But but it makes it hard for us moms,
because we don't get a break.
Yes, and you're just like, why are my kids constantly misbehaving?
Yes.
And like
when I texted you like a couple days ago, I'm like, I can't. I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna flip. Like I can't do it. I'm like, and you had to like calm me down.
Yeah.
Like, but it's good to have that. Like you have somebody, or if you can, just text somebody and be like, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah.
I need some help.
Por ejemplo, yo soy la otra generación de mis nietos. Yo no los crío. So,
Just spoil them.
I spoil. But this is my duty. Ese es mi esto. Yo no tengo por qué criar. Yo enjoy my grandkids. That's it. Yo no me meto en lo que ella. A veces veo que no debe ser así porque Kecha a veces grita y te he dicho que te vayas a tu cuarto. 1, 2, 3. Corren. For me, I say 1, 2. I go to 10.
Nothing.
Nothing, girl.
I only have to get to 2. They're pretty good. Me, I get to 2 and
nothing. But this is the way that they learn how to control me, the grandma, and your mom too, maybe. Yeah. But don't give everything they wanted, Don't give. Te lo digo ahora. I'm old. Not too old, mature. Mature. No se lo de. Una de las historias que yo recuerdo mucho es que me voy a ir when I have 18 because I don't get along with you. And I go and say, okay. So it was one of my song. I don't know if it's my song or it was Vanessa. He said, well, I'm going. It's 18. Me levanté the day that it was 18. And I said, that is your stuff. Bye. They want to be adult. They have to be adults. We have to teach the people that they have to valorate whatever is for us too bad. Values, yeah. So, me acuerdo cuando vino Quechita y me dijo que tenía que irse de la casa porque ya tenía 18 años y no podía hacer yo nada y se iba a vivir con Antonio, que ahora es su esposo, ¿verdad? Can you imagine for me that I'm a Latin?
Yeah.
What is that? It was my heart. Nosotras nos íbamos bendecidas por los papás cuando nos casábamos. Blessing you, you are married, now you can go and be adult.
Yeah. So just to explain, in Hispanic Latin culture, in many families, you stay home with your parents until you're married, and they usually give you a blessing when you leave. So
not okay. Well, for me, not okay.
Right.
But too many murder mysteries here. Too many murder shows. I could have been killed, and then he would have gotten, well, I didn't have anything, but he would have gotten everything.
Yeah. So for Julie, being that she was raised in Peru, and this is like...
and I was here in the United States.
Yeah. So she did not grow up here. It's hard.
It was very hard. I cried 2 months, but I was so upset. Very upset. But what I said, if you want to be adult, if you want to live like adult, well, act like an adult. Don't have babies. You don't want to live with me, don't live with me. But you're not going to live with your mother-in-law too. Do by yourself. Everything. Sorry.
And we did.
Estaba un poquito picante esto. Iba a salir eso. But it was good. So, eso me pasa a mí. My another daughter, it was the same. She said that I didn't love her.
Come.
And I want to live with your friend. It was and that time was my best friend. And I heard that. My friend called me llamó. Y pues yo hice lo que una mamá tiene que hacer. Y ella se quiso ir. Y le dije, perfecto. Vino del colegio, la agarré de los pelos. La tiré en el piso. Le dije, sácate todo. ¿Te quieres ir? Te vas. Porque hasta el calzón y el brasier is mine. Because I bought it. But if you wanted to go to be adult, now you got to get to whatever you wanted. Maybe with my friend that is going to love you more than me. So what do you want? So I closed the door and left her naked at the door and go. You can call. No telephone, nothing. Because everything was mine. ¿Sí o no, chicas?
Tough. You're talking about tough love right
Tough
there.
love.
Yeah.
Tough love. Porque así les enseñas que no se tienen que ir. Bueno, a mí me pasó otra historia que también les voy a contar para ya terminar, para que ustedes cuenten esto. También, lo dejé que se vaya. Mi papá lloraba, mi mamá lloraba, todos lloraban, porque la bebé, la niña está afuera, que no sé cuánto. No me importa, que se quede ahí, Yo tenía miedo que me llamara la policía, porque yo estaba en Brasil, en Estados Unidos. Yo decía, Dios mío, me va a llamar la policía, me va a meter presa. What?
Oh my God.
But I teach her. So my father opened the door for her. We didn't talk. We didn't talk. What are you doing? We didn't talk for at least 1 week, but they knew that I was upset. So then she came. I said, let's go to talk. Let's go to understand. Because I had to put her in her shoes too. Vamos a ponernos en tus zapatos y tú ponte mis zapatos. ¿Cómo me siento yo? Algunos padres no reaccionan así, pero yo reaccioné así. Y pues mi hija me abrazó y me dijo, mamá, no me quiero ir a ningún lado. Las foster houses no le van a dar lo que nosotros deseamos. Ellos se quieren quedar en la conformidad, tienen que valorar.
Yeah.
Eso fue una de las... ¿Qué me pasó a mí cuando tenía 18 años? Chicas, escuchen la de la escuela.
Pause.
Oh, puff, puff, puff. Puff, puff. Me encantan estos videos porque hacemos una pausa, que primero el baño, que ahora la Bella se levantó. I cannot see her too much because she's going to cry.
Yeah, turn her this way.
Ok, termino con la historia. Yo también, mi papá fue muy strict. My mom was so strict and I was like, be free. I wanted to be. And I rent a little room in an apartment. A little apartment. This time I was working and I was good at the time. But I didn't go from my house blessing. And you know what? ¿Qué me pasó? Me pasó de todo. No tenía una cuchara para un café, no tenía una taza, no tenía nada. ¿Saben lo que es comenzar de cero? Se me quemó el carro. Es que me pasó de todo. Y supongo yo es que, como creemos, no me fui bendecida por mi mamá. Y regresé a mi casa llorando. Y pedí perdón a mi mamá, a mi papá y todo. Y regresé. Eso fue, chicas, cuando yo tenía 18 años. Hace poco.
No hace mucho.
No hace mucho. Pero vieron, todas esas historias nos ha pasado a nosotros. Hemos querido irnos, ¿no? Y acá mi amiga también tiene más historias. Yo ya acabé con mis historias, ya no robo más cámara. No more camera for me. Okay, go, baby.
No, I already said my story with my son.
But how do you discipline when there's like two separate households? Because you're not the only one.
It's very, very difficult, but we don't have, I'll say this, we don't have the best communication. And
the father and you?
Yes.
Oh, the
yes.
ex and the...
Yeah, their dad and I don't have the best communication.
And Kai knows that?
Yeah. He does know that. And so they're just two different sets of rules.
Okay.
And I just have to discipline the way that I do at home. And for me,
stick with it.
Yeah. For me, I reward good behavior. Mm-hmm. And if they misbehave, then I start taking things away. Mm-hmm. For Kane, his Xbox, he loves his Xbox. But if he misbehaves, then it goes away. And I've taken the Xbox away for 12 days before.
Oh, wow.
Because he kept pushing my button, and I said, that's 1 day. And then he did it again, that's 2 days. And we got out to 12.
Oh, God.
And it was around Christmas time.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
So
mi mamá también hace algo así, ¿no?
Yeah. So then he got a new game for Christmas for his Xbox. And he didn't get to play till the new year because he misbehaved. And I think it's hard as a parent to follow through.
Yeah.
But if you don't follow through, then I feel like they're going to manipulate you because they know. Yeah. So that's what I do, take things away. Same thing with Alaya. If she misbehaves, and TV turns off.
Yeah.
Because she likes her cartoons very much. So.
I think I need to follow through with stuff that I take away. Because a lot of times I'll be like, I'm going to take it away. And then I don't end up taking it away because they stop. But I don't know. Okay,
Yeah, and I used to do that too, but I feel like I'm getting better.
Yeah, I like just following
through because yes, they did it and they stuck, but they misbehaved
did it
already.
Yeah, that's what Antonio was saying.
Yeah,
That's why did it. That was a tough love. Es un amor. No sé cómo explicarlo, pero a veces da pena, ¿verdad? Da pena que los niños.
And then they came and they said sorry and stuff, but it's already done.
It's already done.
So, pero tú tienes que ser siempre constante de lo que haces. Que no te vean cambiar, que no te controlen, que no te hagan eso. Sí. Mi mamá, my mom is the other generation. Siempre he escuchado, porque yo no soy así. Yo no hago nada ni digo nada de esas cosas que ustedes dicen. Pero mi mamá, que pasa más tiempo con ellas, ella siempre le dice, si te portas bien,
Mom's gonna buy you.
Mom's gonna buy. Yo te voy a comprar tu vestido para tu fiesta de princesa. Yo te voy a comprar esto. Y se portan bien. Yeah. ¿Cómo saben? Yo no lo hago con ellos, con mis nietos, porque yo les doy lo que quiero cuando salgo. Ayer, que está mal también, porque es un comportamiento que... Sí.
I'll say that too.
Bueno, me dejó quechita porque tenía que hacer su bello cabello.
Yes, I did my hair.
Yeah, look at that. 2 hours. Entonces yo me quedé me quedé con Adeline, AJ, esta y esta bebé. Y Bella.
Sí,
todos comen desigual, todos comen, y no sé cómo pasó en tu época, todos comían aparte. Kecha comió un yogur, Vanessa comía otro yogur, Brian no comía yogur, Brian tomaba un té. Entonces, yo sé que es desesperante. Les ha pasado, ¿verdad, chicas? You buy everything according whatever.
When you have multiple kids, everybody likes different things.
Yeah, but my mom didn't do that. My mom said, this is whatever I had, that's it. It's not buffet. Yeah. Pero ayer me tocó.
And we still do that. Like when it's dinner, it's dinner. This is what there is. Eat it or don't eat it.
Pero ayer yo los tenía. Y ella said, I want McDonald's Happy Meal. Yo, okay, go. Gigi, go to McDonald's. Look, from my house to McDonald's. Over there is a little, Adeline, what do you want? I want mac and cheese with tenders with a milk.
Chick-fil-A.
I have mac and cheese at McDonald's.
No. So, if no mac and cheese in McDonald's, I have to go to Chick-fil-A. Oh, I'm sorry, commercials. And then, Anastasia, the baby, the pericota, you say pericota. What do you want, baby? I want
Chinese noodles.
Chinese noodles. Chifa.
Panda.
Go to the other side.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I know. It's bad. But she was calling me and she said, Mom, and I said, don't say nothing, okay? I have my grandkids now and yo los voy a engreír y tú no te preocupes porque mi caja, mi gasolina, mi tiempo. Así que ya bebieron. Comprando.
Oh, it stopped.
Y no hizo stop.
It stopped. Oh, no, okay.
No hace stop cuando llama por teléfono. Alguien está llamando por teléfono. ¿Por qué tiene que interrumpir nuestra esto? Bueno, eso pasa. Nosotros engreímos, pero yo no les digo nada si se portan. Claro, compré todo para que coman todos. ¿Qué más podemos hablar de cómo corregir a nuestros niños? Que no nos manipulen, que no tengamos miedo. We don't have to be scared to do something that we wanted to do because they're gone out or they're not going to love you. No, they're going to love us.
Yeah,
if
we're
we
their
are bitch.
moms.
Yeah, we're moms.
You know, one time Kane did something. He's like, I'm mad at you and you don't love me and I'm going to go to my dad's. And I was like, fine. And so he's like, I'm leaving and I'm not coming back. I'm like, fine. I'm like, grab your bag. So he has like a little backpack. And I was like, recently.
Oh my.
And then I said, grab your backpack and then pack your clothes and put them in there. And he's just looking at me. And I'm like, do it. So he wouldn't do it. So I did it for him.
Yep.
I packed his bag. I put it by the door, and I said, call your dad to come pick you up. And then he was just looking at me. And then after a while, he's like, she's serious. So then he started crying. He's like, no, Mommy, I want to stay with you. And I was like, you do not get to tell me that if you don't mean it. Like, you're not going to do this. If you do it, and if you say that again, you will leave.
Y nos pasa a todas.
Yeah. And you have to, because then they're going to manipulate you, like you said, Julie.
And then just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, and then sometimes they're like, "Oh, Mom, I'm just so sorry. I won't do it again." No, you already did it.
Yep, you already did it. That's
you're
the problem.
Yeah.
But teach the kids to have a communication.
Right.
To wait for the right moment. Then not to discuss, because from discuss you're not going to get it nothing. And
Don't fight.
Don't fight.
Discuss it
Don't
later.
drama.
Talk.
And treat them the way they want you to treat. ¿Cuántas veces les he dicho a ustedes? Hablen de la manera que ustedes quieran que les respondan.
Sí.
Ese es un dicho que siempre se los he dicho a todos y se los digo a ustedes.
No, como dice Antonio siempre me dice, respect is not, it's earned.
Yes.
Right.
Mutual.
O sea, no pidas
I'll
respeto.
respect you if you
Yes.
respect me.
No pidas respeto si no vas a respetar. Así sea un niño. Porque esto va avanzando y cuando estén en la adolescencia les va a pasar lo que a veces me pasaba a mí. ¡Te odio! ¡Eres una bruja! ¡Me voy de la casa! Yo, ok, vete.
They are like teenagers now, my God.
Yes, teenager es muy difícil y yo lo sé. Y esto lo hemos pasado porque cada vez que converso con mis amigas tenemos lo mismo.
Sí.
Mis primas tienen lo mismo. Las chicas no quieren trabajar, quieren vivir cómodas. ¿Por qué? Porque les dimos todo. Que valoren. ¿No nos sacamos nosotros la mierda trabajando? How many hours you work?
Yeah.
A lot?
Yeah. How many hours? Well, no.
Well, I don't know. It's like 12 hours?
She doesn't need to work so much. But blessing her. Porque tiene un esposo que tiene nosotros.
I
no.
worked for a long time.
She
I
did
did.
work, yeah.
I worked
She
like
worked a
2
lot.
jobs. Antonio worked like 2 jobs. We worked a lot to build what we have.
Yeah.
Before we decided to have kids and everything. So we did.
Yes, you have worked, and you work a lot with your kids now.
Yeah.
And I know Julie has worked.
Yeah, she's working.
I've worked with Julie for what? And when at the nursing home for how long, Julie? Like 4 years?
4 years together.
And it is hard work.
Yeah, 4 years.
Hard work. And she knows me too. I've worked my butt off for years.
I remember when she
It
was
would be different
pregnant.
circumstances for you now, but
Yeah.
it was unforeseen stuff that happened, and now you have to go back to being the
Yeah.
primary.
Yeah.
You don't have that
Every
second
time.
income anymore.
Every time has a circumstances, every time has a right.
Changes, yeah. The
Everything
circumstances
changed
changes.
in the right moment. She was no
I never
a
thought it
nurse
would not work.
like we are now. So we have to study. I remember we have to study. We have to teach the kids. We have to work. We have to. Can you help me to do biology? Oh, I hate biology. Yeah, and ketchup. Ah, man, you don't know. So many things. So many things. Que yo me imagino que muchas personas de mi edad no quieren ir a estudiar porque hay el miedo a la tecnología y me pasó mucho. Ya les contaré en otro esto. La bulla que escuchan ahí son los niños.
Oh, yeah.
Para que vean, no somos ricos ni famosos. Somos una familia normal, como cualquier familia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
together a lot.
Yes,
Look at
we
it.
are.
Espero, no te despidas.
No.
No, espero que los cuentos de Quechita con sus niños, porque yo me siento orgullosa, porque yo no sé cómo puede ser con 3.
Yes.
Yo no lo hice ni con 2 porque mi mamá estuvo ahí.
Everybody says that too. I don't know how you did it.
I don't know how to do it, and she has the patience to do art and everything.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know how you do it too with 3. And you live by yourself, no husband. I'm very proud, girls.
Thank you.
Porque yo no creo haberlo pasado en mi época. Porque I was a little lazy and I was a little more comfortable and I was like, my father and my mom is going to crazy. And es verdad, no lo voy a negar. Yo no nací para ser una mamá chiqui. Pero, soy una buena proveedora.
Yes.
Yeah. ¿Cómo se dice proveedora?
Provider.
I'm a very good provider.
Yeah.
But I was not like a mom like they are. No lo soy, es la verdad. Espero que esto les haya gustado. Cuéntenos su historia. Yo sé que te ha pasado a ti también. Y cada vez que nos vas a escuchar a nosotros, mientras que haga la caquita, que la bebé lloró, para esto. Es difícil, es difícil hacer un video, pero nos encanta. Nos levantamos temprano, venimos acá y hacemos algo para entretenerlos. ¿Sabes qué? Yo no prendo la televisión para ver puras malas noticias. Tengo a mi prima que me da las noticias porque ella sí para en todas las noticias. Se llama Noticiero Inés. Amo a mi prima, ella siempre me cuenta todas las esto. Porque no me gustan las cosas negativas, me gusta ver lo que te pasó a ti, no por chismoso, sino que, oye, voy a contarte y te lo voy a pasar porque de repente te hace efecto a ti.
Sí. Maybe it'll work for me. Maybe it'll work for you.
Maybe work for you. What else?
Let us know.
I just think it really helps sometimes to know that you're not alone and that these things happen to everybody else as well.
Oh.
All right, ya nos pasamos.
Oh, nos pasamos en el tiempo. Bye, las queremos mucho. Gracias. ¿Cómo se dice cuando haces eso que dices share with all the...
Yes, please like our channel, subscribe, share, comment, anything that you like, and we'd be happy to discuss anything, any questions or anything with you. We will see you again next week. We love you all. Take care. Bye.
Mírenos con buenas vibras. Danos el like. Los queremos. Cuídense mucho. Bye, mi amores.